AU is led by people who have got no idea about where they want to take the country to. Then they were found wanting. And then when they saw that ECOWAS is being celebrated in an opportunistic way, but also in a campaigning way for South African dynamics, we then saw other people beginning to say other things as a way of trying to, profile themselves. We don't buy into AU stand. So the AU summit which is coming should actually focus on how do we deepen democratic practices in the continent, and how do we avoid long-term presidency and leading to the grave and thinking that the only person who can continue with my legacy is myself and nobody else. You can't even trust your own children. You can't even trust your own wives with your legacy. Only you can carry that legacy. You'll rather hand it over to your children and then we discuss whether it was right or wrong. But just for you to stay there forever and ever like we see in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe's situation is bad. President Mugabe can't even control a spade. You know, they were trying to plant a tree, a sword turning, and he can't control that thing. That's how old he is. He's no longer capable of discharging his responsibilities. We don't hate the men. They can respond and insult us anyhow they want. But they are a group of cowards, those comrades in ZANU-PF. To be scared to say to an old man like President Mugabe, please, with due respect, let go. Commandant Fidel, when he realized it was no longer doable, he let go. So President Mugabe must let go. The legacy of the land question will carry it. We are following in his footsteps. We are proud of the actions he has taken, but his overstay is not doing justice on the African Revolution project. He's destroying his own legacy. It's bad. President Mugabe's stay in power and him being a presidential candidate in 2018. Those comrades in ZANU-PF, they can insult us anyhow they want, but we are not going to be good friends if we are not going to tell them that that which they are doing is not good for Zimbabwean people, is not good for SADC, is not good for the struggle for reclaiming the land in Africa. Because those who are leading that struggle, then they overstay and destroy that legitimate program. We say this out of love, not because we hate him. We celebrate Mugabe, we celebrate what he has done, and will continue his legacy. But Grandpa, it's enough now. You must let go and allow other people to continue with that legacy. There are a lot of capable young comrades in ZANU-PF, very radical, very clear of where the continent must go.